Hello and welcome to Daily Quiz Hub. Today we are going to analyze the Hindu newspaper of 29 August. So let's get started from the first page. Police Public Order Central Cadre under Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor. There was a decision taken by the central government in 2019 to downgrade the status of Jammu and Kashmir into a union territory. With this, we have a new pattern of governance. We have a lieutenant governor and council of ministers. The central government makes sure that there will be functions for lieutenant governor as well as council of ministers. The notification issued by Home Ministry based on the functions of lieutenant governor and council of ministers is the topic of this article. What are the functions of lieutenant governor? It's police, public order, all India services and anti-corruption. Why are the police and public order in hands of lieutenant governor? Because there is a lot of chance of terrorist attacks in the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Lieutenant governor have to make sure peace and tranquility of Jammu and Kashmir. All India services includes IAS, IPS and IFS. They are under control of lieutenant governor. Anti-corruption is also under control of lieutenant governor. Now, what are the functions of council of ministers? It's service matters of non-all India service officers, proposal to impose new tax, land revenue, sale, grant or lease of government property, reconstituting departments or offices of draft legislation. This is what you have to understand with respect to this article. Now let's look into the next article. Japan's Prime Minister quits citing health reasons. What is this article actually is? This article says that Shinzo Abe will no longer be the Prime Minister of Japan. Why? Because he has some health issues. So, Japan will have the new Prime Minister and Shinzo Abe will no more as the Prime Minister of Japan. In this background, we have to understand two frameworks. One is with respect to Japan and other is with respect to Japan and India. Shinzo Abe served as the Prime Minister for the longest time in Japan. He brings massive changes in the economy of Japan. Then, with respect to India, he is the first Japanese Prime Minister to be a chief guest at the Republic Day parade in 2014. Back in the year 2007, he made the Confluence of the Two Seas speech. What is Confluence of Two Seas? It is related to Indo-Pacific region. He was arguing for the joining together of Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. That is, the free movement of any ships at any constraint in the Indo-Pacific region is allowed. The Foreign and Defense Ministers meeting, which is also known as 2+2 meeting, is held under the regime of Shinzo Abe. India and Japan started coordinating with Sri Lanka, Maldives and Africa under the approach of Shinzo Abe. This is what you have to understand with respect to this article. Now let's look into the next article. Lakshadweep Island to have Kerala ban owls to kill rats. What is this article actually about? Lakshadweep is known for its coconut production. Most of the coconuts are grown organically without any fertilizers. There is a small issue. What is it? There is a thriving rat population which is playing a havoc when it comes to the coconut yield. There is a loss that is suffered to as much as 30 to 40% of coconut production. To prevent this, we want to reduce the rodent population in Lakshadweep. This is a designated organic zone, so we cannot use any chemical fertilizers to kill rodents. We require an alternative strategy which will not use any chemical fertilizers. We can use biocontrol measures. What are these biocontrol measures? We use natural predator which will hunting its prey. Biocontrol measures is the hunting of pest by the predator. Here, in this situation, the pest is the rat and the predator is the owl. In Israel and Malaysia also, They use barn owl to destroy rats. Why can't we make use of cats and any traps in Lakshadweep for destroying rats? Because the rats in Lakshadweep were on treetop. So we use barn owl instead of cats. The IUCN status of this barn owl is least concern. This is what you have to understand with respect to this article. Now let's look into some of the short answer questions. Who is the Attorney General of India? Option A, K.K. Venugopal. Option B, Tushar Mehta. Option C, Raji Maharshi. And option D, G.C. Murmu. The correct answer is option A, K.K. Venugopal. Which of the following is the first COVID-19 vaccine candidate of India? Option A, Covaxin. Option B, Covax. Option C, Psycho-D. And option D, Sputnik V. The correct answer is option A, Covaxin. This is all for today. Thank you.